What's going on, guys? Massacre here. In today's video, me and the crew are doing a costume reveal and spooky stories. So let's do this. Spooky. Ooh. It's time for our costume reveals. We all have no idea what we all dressed up as.
I can go first, or Reese, you go first.
Or do we all do it at the same time?
We should take turns because it might be too overwhelming.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, preface this, guys, this was very last minute, and it's not funny at all. I wish it was. Yeah.
Heck
okay,
yeah.
Guys.
Don't feel bad. I promise.
Oh, this was awkward. Everyone's just gonna be staring and looking at me.
Can you add sound effects? You're really good at adding sound effects or comments for me to release.
I swear, if we do like a cricket sound when I'm up, I will literally crash out. Guys.
You ready?
No.
Hey, they're edge guarding.
Oh, do I go now?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's loading. It's loading.
Hello.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cry.
No, that is cool. Is that makeup?
Yeah.
Dude, that is awesome.
I work so hard, Trey. And I think I'm good though because I think that it's gonna stain. So, and I couldn't be bothered with my neck. I really couldn't. So,
Dude, I was talking the whole time. Fuck, Reese, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
Did
Don't
you
look too close.
Did you do that
I
yourself?
was just watching Avatar last weekend.
Good movies.
Yeah, we did a marathon. Oh my gosh.
Heck yeah.
You're over here low blowing yourself. You look amazing.
Thank you.
For real. All right.
Thank you.
We're doing Hannah?
Yeah. All right, guys.
Nice. She's in character.
The headset's like not, giving what it needs to give. Girl.
Heck yeah. The eyebrows. Nice.
Hold on. I correct myself. Mirror. I did serious stuff,
You are, my lord.
That looks perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what you see here is goodwill.
It looks good. You got
really
a blink
does.
back there. That's funny. Who's next?
I made
Who's
these.
next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, y'all ready?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that Hannah does that.
No. Oh my God.
What are the odds?
Nice.
You should stand up. Wait, be careful. Wait. Let me hide them.
Fit check. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the hair.
So funny. Blink's costume is perfect.
Jenny, you want to go?
Hair is getting my mouth.
Yeah, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Yeah. Wait, you're sideways.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Someone must. Nice.
Wait, but why do you look like you look like my 7th grade or 8th grade PE teacher?
Nice. What was that?
My ring.
All right. Nice. You guys ready or what?
No.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready.
All right.
You ready?
Let's see this. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see this.
How do you get this goddamn thing working?
What's up?
What the?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You got to be kidding me.
Did I just shave
What
my
the
beard, bro?
Are you gender?
Grin.
Why is that pickle just like going around?
Tell me why I'm uncomfortable.
Love it.
I don't think you're the only one that's uncomfortable right now.
Dylan, that's actually really good. You look like an old
Thank
lady.
you. I am an old lady.
Okay. Get this off my screen.
Oh my god. The choker and everything.
Yeah, dude. You can't really see it. Oh, I need to fix that. I was trying to get my mom was like doing the makeup and stuff, and yeah, we were trying to fix that. And it came back.
Dylan's wearing makeup. Oh my god.
I had to shave my beard off, dude. Nice costumes, everybody.
What are the odds? What are the odds that Trey and I are we besties?
That's crazy.
Maybe.
Dude, Reese has the number one spot for me. That
No, that is like that is detailed and oh my gosh.
so detailed.
You should have done mine.
Yeah.
It was pretty epic.
Look at Hannah just
And
Where are
chilling.
the trees? Where are the trees?
Look at Blake. Look at Blake.
Okay, sorry.
Like,
Not now.
I did not have sexual intercourse with that tree.
You guys see my boobs and butt?
Bruh.
Oh,
This guy's really taking the role and he's really enjoying it.
where'd the boobs come from? You just got them on hand?
Yeah, I'm curious.
They are my boobs.
Yo, is this a humiliation ritual or?
I didn't want to be like boring, so the freaking strap keeps coming.
I can tell you right now that's not boring, but it's something else.
Now it's time for creepy stories.
All participants featured in this video have given their consent to share their stories.
When I was a kid, I always had to take the trash cans down the driveway, as you do. But my driveway is probably like a quarter of a mile long.
Seriously.
Next to a cemetery. So I would often procrastinate until it was dark out. All I remember was I was bringing the trash cans down and like I heard like a like no shit like behind me. So I started like going faster and then it started getting louder and louder until the point where I was practically running with the trash cans. All this was like following me. And yeah, it was pretty spooky. That's really all that happened. I can remember.
Yeah, and literally right next to his driveway is like an entire graveyard. Pretty spooky.
Yeah.
That might be why. I think that might explain why you heard the. A graveyard of Valley Girls.
I got a story for you guys.
Ooh.
It's a real spooky story.
What's that spooky story? I mean,
What's that spooky story?
Gotta get in character over here.
Okay, let me set the mood. It was a dark and quiet morning. The kind where the sun hasn't even had its cafecito. Okay. So Trey gives me a kiss. He grabs his things and he leaves. And the door makes that beep beep sound, the security camera, the security alarm, whatever. And then I snuggle back to sleep and half falling asleep. And then all of a sudden I hear it. I hear the door open. And I thought he was gone. It's been 5 minutes.
Heck no.
So I started screaming. And I was already up, heading towards the panic button to press it, like a true Olympian. And then my next plan was to jump out the window.
To jump out the window?
Yeah, we're on, and our bedroom's on the second floor, so
Yeah.
that was my next plan, was to jump out the window, because I know I was cooked. There was an intruder.
For real?
For real.
For real?
For real.
Don't you gotta...
Trey, like, Trey was just like,
Don't you
So
gotta...
then I screamed like a banshee. I started screaming like a banshee, and then Trey, it wasn't a burglar. It wasn't close. It was Trey.
That's exactly what it was like. Literally, I get to the top of the stairs and I turn, and Genesis has a gun in her hand, and she's screaming. She's screaming like that. She's literally screaming like.
I did not have the gun in my hand. You're exaggerating.
While she's staring at me, she's screaming like that.
Yeah, I was staring.
Like she didn't even know who I was.
It took me a while because like I was in like I was in flight mode. I was getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
Not fight mode.
No tight gun.
I did not have the gun.
Mode.
I did not have the gun.
She got Trey's AK'd.
No, I had the panic button.
She had the Glock with the switch.
I was about to press on the switch, like, you know, one of those contestants on those game shows. I was about to press that panic button. And it was all because he forgot his wallet. So that is the wallet story.
Dang. Come on, Trey. What'd you do that for?
Trey's exaggerating, though. I did not have the gun. I did not have the gun. It's the panic button.
She's aiming it at
This
you.
guy.
I was
calling her a liar?
I'm calling her a truther.
Look at Blake, bro.
But yeah, that's my story.
Spooky.
Yeah. Trey's constantly like jump scaring me, so I love the edge.
That's Trey. I grew up with him. Constantly getting scared by him.
Liars.
Constantly.
Liars.
I can't even go to the bathroom in peace, and he's like sneaking up on me. He does.
I've never scared anyone in my life.
I can't even go to the bathroom in peace. He does that thing in Phasmophobia where he'll walk across the room, like slowly and then fast, and then he'll slowly turn his head.
Spooky.
Or sometimes I will turn around in bed and he's staring at me like this. I'm just scared of intruders and burglars, so that really scared me when I heard the door open again 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Pretty spooky.
Spooky. You guys ever seen a ghost? Like literally? Literally?
Yeah. Maybe when I was younger.
Dude.
Who knows?
Like in the winter. We're kidding.
I have seen a ghost.
Bullshit.
So, do you guys know what a medium is?
A medium?
That's like not high and not low.
It's like a
like a mixing medium? Just kidding.
it's like a person who can talk to the dead. Like
Yeah.
I never really believed it too much until I was like dating a girl that did.
One.
Yeah, Ghost Adventures. So like all the time in her house, like stuff would fly off the shelves, like cool, whatever. I mean, it was kind of scary, but we went in the basement, her basement, pitch black.
Yeah, just no big deal.
And we couldn't see each other. Like it was her and her friend, and we're all holding hands in a
Medium's
circle.
basement?
Yeah. Yeah. We're all holding hands, and we cannot see each other. And she's like talking to it or something. I don't remember if she's like talking out loud. I don't even remember, but she's like, okay guys, look towards the wall. Bro, this sounds so stupid, I'm not kidding. There's 3 witnesses, pitch black, and there is a tall man. Like it literally like sounds like fake. Like it looked fake. It was like a see-through white figure walking. And like we're on his left, and he's like walking, and then he like disappeared. And then I thought that was the scariest. I mean, it's kind of cool actually. I was like, this is awesome. And the scariest part is we're still sitting in the circle holding hands, and the medium's like, oh, by the way, there's a little boy. You won't hear me if I back up, probably. Huh? There was a little boy behind you, Dylan, looking down at you like I can't do it, my camera. He's like doing that. Heck to the no. Yeah. That's the time I didn't see the kid behind me, but I saw that freaking man. Oh my god. Spooky. Screw you, Trey.
Oh, heck no.
Heck no.
What she do? Just like start
what did the
summoning
man look
ghosts or
like?
something?
Yeah, I think she, like in her mind, but like it freaking worked, bro.
What did it look like?
It was like
Did
like
you
a
take
tall...
anything?
No.
Did she slip you something?
I don't think so.
I'm just joking.
Are you a fan of illicit materials?
Maybe. I'm not gonna bring that out. Nah, I'm just kidding.
No.
You see it peeking out from
What
under
did
his
it look
head.
like?
Heck no. It was just like, it's kind of hard to remember because I was like 16, 17, but I don't think you can see the features of his face, but it was literally like, oh, like you'll see like a see-through ghost girl. This was it. It was a man though. He was freaking tall. He was like slowly, it almost looked like he was in slow motion walking. Again, I said it 4 times. It was pitch black, and this dude was like glowing, kind of walking. Dude, it was weird. I thought it was actually really cool until she said there's a little boy behind me looking down. I was like, oh, heck no.
Oh.
Heck
Did you
no.
hear any of the creepy
A man and a little boy in a basement?
How do you like? I have a question. How do you leave that situation? Do you just like wait for them to like fade away? Do you walk away?
It was probably
Do
there.
they stay attached to you?
Yeah.
There's so many questions. Like,
Peace
what
out.
did she like? How did she get them there? Like, she was
know.
like, "Hey, like, can you come here so I could like?"
I'm trying to remember. Like, I don't
know.
Like, we used to go to abandoned places, like abandoned hospitals, and she'd be like, oh, and we're not even there yet. She'd be like, oh, like, I got a message from the other side of the hospital. They know we're coming. I was like, bro, shut up. Like, that doesn't sound real. But I think she, like, somehow talks to them in their mind. I didn't believe it until I literally saw it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wait away. Oh my god, this lipstick is throwing me off. I got my teeth.
That's it? That's what does it?
I just realized that this guy shaved his whole beard
Yeah,
to
bro.
be an old woman for the day.
Like,
Wait, you did?
Yeah. I haven't shaved in like 8 years. I had my mom record it and everything.
That's commitment.
Mommy, can you shave me?
She didn't shave.
Can you record while shaving me?
Yo.
Yeah, she did.
On what site can we find this video?
Oh.
Hey,
On Reddit.
chill out. Chill out.
I'm going to murder you.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I wasn't muted.
I recorded it. Spooky.
Like,
I know Reese has a pretty spooky story to share, but so I'll just get mine.
I have 2 stories.
Spooky.
I'll get mine out of the way. I think I was probably like 9 at the time, and everyone was asleep except for I don't even know where Reese was during this whole thing because we shared a bedroom. But the way that our window was, it was kind of like when you walk through into the room from the doorway, you could see the window, and our bed was pressed up against that wall. And the headboard,
Like the headboard was against the wall, the window.
Yeah.
Side.
Yeah. And I'm going to go to sleep, but for some reason, I just looked up because I have a tendency to look down when I'm walking. And I looked up above the headboard was this light, but it was in the shape of above the shoulder profile. I don't know. It was just like a head, shoulders. It was just glowing, and it's pitch dark. You can't see anything, but there's just this above the shoulder face on my wall. And I was going like this, trying to see, because the only light source that could come from was from the doorway. And when I went to go get my mom to look, it was gone when I came back.
Oh, heck no. Well, good thing it's gone,
no.
but
Yeah. I was going like this. It's like, what is it? I went up to it. There was no light on my hand. I was like, Mom, what is this? She comes and she looks, and there's nothing there.
spooky. Spooky.
spooky.
Yeah. I guess I'm cool with all the paranormals.
Heck yeah.
I love your brows.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At first, I thought she
Worked
was
real
doing
hard.
that somehow. Like, until she
She
came
can't
up.
remember eyebrows like that. She can't remember eyebrows.
I can't.
Hannah outmarked all of us.
Run as fast
Dude,
as you can.
You were like,
Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
you guys are like party ready, bro. Like,
For real.
I almost feel bad in a way. You guys like got all dressed up for a video, and then like, what are you gonna do? Like, take everything off after?
Pretty much.
No, I'm gonna sleep in this.
I would too. That's so intricate. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna stain because my fingers are blue. So yeah, I'm scared that when I go to the airport, my face will be.
You're gonna be here for Halloween.
I swear to you, I will not be there for Halloween. I don't want you to get excited. I'm not gonna be there for Halloween. Like,
Right.
I swear, like,
Gonna be here for full Halloween.
no.
Like, when is Reese
I
coming?
have faux micro bangs in case I took my hat off. Let's not talk about that.
Ooh, spooky.
Guys, stop ruining the illusion.
Reese, you got a spooky story?
Yeah, I got two. So, first one, I think it was like 2002, I think. So I was like maybe 3 at the time. And like, I have like a really good memory. So like, I remember stuff like from when I was really, really little, like probably like when I shouldn't be remembering anything. My dad's dad passed away, and I met him like a bunch of times. He lived like in this house, like up this hill. And I think I really remembered it. I think I really remember him too because he was really tall. And he also smoked a lot. Newsflash, he died of cancer that started in his lungs. But yeah, so he passed away, and I vividly remember the funeral. Like, I remember and kind of just like being there, not really understanding that like he wasn't around, but like just remember everything. And then my dad like getting the flag, the folded flag, because my grandfather was in the army at some point. And then I also remember the part of like the casket being lowered into the ground and the like flowers being put in there, and like looking down and being like, dang, that's like far down. I remember like being a kid being like, dang, like that's deep. And I don't remember how long after this happened, but I went to bed, right? And at some point in the night, I saw him, and like I can't really remember exactly like vividly seeing anyone, but I know that like my mom, and like she told me this too, she said that she went into the room in the morning and she was like hi, like how'd you sleep? Like I saw Grandpa Wayne. And she's like, what do you mean you saw him? Yeah, I saw him, he was right there. And like pointing like at the end of the bed that he was there. Just like, oh, okay. And then I was like, yeah, what he said? Said that he's okay. And then I don't know what else, but she was like, okay, yeah, okay, cool. She was like freaked out because it's like he just passed away.
Yeah.
And he was, I guess, you hear your child saying, I saw a ghost.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I mean, compared to like, if you saw a ghost, I guess it's better to be familiar with them and not,
I've heard that happen
Like
with like people passing, like especially little kids. They've seen that person that passed away after, well, like of course after the funeral though.
Yeah, it was just interesting because we weren't close with him, so it's not. I don't, you know what I mean? It's kind of like you would think that would happen with someone that like was close.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Oh,
So,
spooky.
yeah.
Spooky.
Oh, heck no.
And then my other spooky story isn't necessarily my story, but it's Kent's story that I feel the need to share. So it was 2021, Thanksgiving, and his parents are Japanese, like straight out of Japan, and they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I don't think really, like at all. So he didn't really celebrate Thanksgiving until like we started dating. And 2021, I was visiting my brother at the time, and so Kent wasn't gonna do anything. He was just like alone, and so he decided to go to McDonald's to get some food. And he said that he pulls up and he's looking at the menu and he's about to order, but he's just like scanning the menu, and it's dark outside, and he's looking, and amongst the fluorescence of a menu in the dark part, like a black part of the menu, he sees a man standing, and it's the reflection of a man off in the distance, but he sees it like as he's about to order, right? And the man then ends up no longer standing.
What?
He starts squatting. And he proceeds to not look at him with his two eyes, but his forbidden eye. Wait, hold on. Okay, wait, correction. Kent sent me a message. Okay, he said that, correction. He wasn't standing. He said that he looked in the reflection. He was already squatting, and he was already looking at this guy's butt. The guy was pooping.
His ice cream machine wasn't broken.
Oh my god. Was he actually like pooping?
He was pooping, and then he said that he saw him wipe with like a single piece of newspaper, right? And then he said that he saw it, like it got stuck on his hand, and he was like shaking it like to get off. And he said that like it took him a while to order food because he was like, what did I just see? I think it's that should come along with any McDonald's order, right?
I would not eat after that.
Oh.
Spooky.
Dookie.
I'm really scared.
I'm so scared right now.
Oh, wait. I have another story. And this was recent too. So you remember how I told you guys about how I heard the race?
Yeah.
And like really loud. So it was like either a week or two ago. I keep the all the doors either open or shut. Like I don't really crack them. I like open them up all the way, or I'll just shut them. And there's no breeze because I keep all the windows shut, and the windows here, they're not like the kinds where you can lift them up or slide them down. You know what I mean? Like slide them open. They're the kind that like they open outwards. So you push out. It's like a door. So I always keep them shut, especially because I guess there's like a spider season here. It's for a few months, and they're ginormous, and I do not want to have to deal with that. Because the one time I did have the windows open, I literally saw it, and it had its own zip code. I never want to have to see those things again. And so I keep them all shut. So again, no breeze whatsoever. And the room to my door, it was almost shut. So it wasn't cracked, but it wasn't fully in the thing for some reason. And I was sitting on my bed, and it was like it was literally 3:30. I remember looking at my phone. It was 3:30 in the morning.
Devil's hour.
It was 3:30 in the morning, and the door starts like it opened, and then it shut.
Oh heck no!
And I was like, I was like, what the heck? And that's never happened before, ever. The door has never done that whatsoever. And what makes this worse is that I don't know who built this place that I live in. Somebody who probably took like a crash course in architecture and like construction, because the doors do not fit the door frames. So they don't fit to where they'll like click in and shut. They just would like open, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we recently fixed our door, can't like 3D printed a thing to attach so that it can just like hook in, like actually shut, like the part that goes into the, you know what I'm talking about. So that never happened when it couldn't stay in place. But now that it stays in place, it did that whole thing where it opened and shut.
Heck no.
Yeah.
No thank you.
And the crazy thing is after my grandmother passed away, and you would think that it would be a comforting thing, but for me, it's not. It's not. Please. Please no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So, yeah.
Spooky.
Trey, you got a spooky story?
Trey, the fact that you're not like just reading down a list of things that have happened to you, to me, you're not giving what the world needs.
Yeah.
They need to hear about everything that you've been through.
For real.
Heck. Wait, can you say, it's a long story though. Can you say anything about...
I guess I can say like random things here and there. So
Is it okay to like put it on YouTube? Or no?
yeah, should be fine. So yeah.
That's spooky.
Spooky.
No, I'm trying to remember anything that happened. There was one part of, it's like about a week into the survival aspect of it, and like I set up my little sleeping system and my tarp right next to like this cliff that goes into this river, and I had set up. And I had just been alone all day. I set it up to where it was like kind of like a triangle shape. So when it would rain, all of the rain would disperse off the tarp and it wouldn't get me wet. And then I put a netting over the exposed area where my head was. Because in there's these things called, like, I think they're called black flies or horse flies. People who from the Midwest would know what horse flies are. But they're like these big flies. They're like that big. They're huge. And you can hear them before you see them or like feel them. They're like really, really loud. It's not like a mosquito where you hear that like when it gets close to your ear. Yeah, it's like and it's like flying around, and like you can hear like this audible, like really loud bug, and
Of a bug just like fapping in me.
oh,
I hate when that happens.
anyways,
Wait, do you guys not know what horseflies are?
I do.
I do.
I was gonna say they freaking hurt.
yeah, I put up this tarp, and I like fell asleep, like I was taking a nap just in the middle of nowhere, and like I look around on the tarp, and it's just covered. It's in the middle of the day, but there's so many flies and bugs and mosquitoes trying to get into the net. It like got darker in the tent. They're just covering it, all trying to like get inside to like bite me. And you just hear like I just wake up and all you hear is like zzz, just like all these bugs just like trying to get in. That was the beginning of my night, and eventually they kind of just I got out and I started a fire, and like I puffed up the smoke to get all the bugs away from me, and then I ended up just like sitting around for a long time, just like sitting there chilling, and it started getting dark. So I put out the fire, and like I crawl into my little sleeping system I set up. And in the middle of the night, I hear like a big like right next to my sleeping system, and I hear like a like right next to where I'm sleeping, and I'm like, I thought it was a part of like the training curriculum for. I was like, oh god, they're about to like rip me out of this tent and start like the shit out of me or something. Like I was ready for it. I'm like sitting there, just like, all right, come on, let's go. And nothing happened. I heard like the footsteps go away, and I was like, what was that? And I eventually fell back asleep, and then I woke up floating on a bunch of water. It was pretty awful. It was an awful night. I went back to bed, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and it was raining. And I had set up my tarp correctly, but the tarps have been reused countless times. So like I woke up and it was like dripping water on like my nose. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like I'm like moving around, shuffling, and I feel like a little wet, and I'm like, oh god, I'm already uncomfortable, and I can hear the rain and stuff, and I wake up a little bit later, and how the sleeping system that I had is like a little mat, like a little foam mat, and then I was in like a sleeping bag kind of thing, and like I wake up, and like the foam mat is like bobbing up and down in the water, and like my entire lower half is in the water, and oh god. And that was like the last day of the survival portion before I got, and so like at this point I'm like already halfway soaked. My entire lower body is just soaked, and I'm like, well, it's time to get up. I don't know what time it is, but it's time to get up. And it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and like I get up and I like unpack I pack up all my stuff into my my bag, and then like I make my way over to this like little area that we were supposed to like move out from at like 6, and I go and I sit on like a log in the rain for like 3 hours, just sitting there like contemplating my life. I had like this little piece of bread, MRE bread, that was like it had like mold on it, and I was just sitting there like eating my little mold bread and drinking my iodine water. You've never suffered until you've drank iodine water. That literally like gives me fucking PTSD just thinking about it. It was so awful. But I'm just sitting there just sipping my iodine water and eating my bread, my wet moldy bread. I think the most fascinating part about the whole thing, besides the stupid poem that I will never get out of my head forever, and all the stupid shit that happened in the portion, when we were hiking, I think it was like 10 or 11 kilometers to an extraction site. I don't know how many miles that is. 10 kilometers, and me and this guy, he was like a
6.4.
Oh, okay. It's not bad. No, thank you. But like, it's not bad. It's not a bad hike at all. But like when you've been malnourished for like a week and a half, and like you're running on no sleep and you're soaked or whatever, it's just awful. And it was all incline. So like I was going up for the 6 miles, and the guy I was with, he was and the ones who don't know what is, it's like and he's I think he was like or something. We're hiking through it, and the best way I can imagine it was like it felt like a fantasy movie. Like I remember we were just hiking, and like the terrain just changed. Like it went from like a swamp to like a field to like a bog to like dense forest, and it changed to like this weird root system where it's like there's a part where we were walking and I was walking right behind him, and like I'm following his steps and I misstep and I like sink and fall straight into a root system that's like I swear to God, it's like 6 feet deep. Like I fall into the ground 6 feet, and it's roots all around me. And like if he wasn't there to like pull me out of it, I would have probably been stuck down there. And I remember there was like one point where I was just like so fucking like hungry and tired. I was like walking, and the bugs are chasing us and everything. And I see this like puddle, and I'm staring down at the puddle, and I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks. I hate this.
It's like me talking to your reflection.
Yeah, I was like staring into my reflection, and I was like, I like the first thing that happened in like my head, I was like, I wonder what it would feel like if I just face planted into this puddle. Like it looked really like appealing for some reason. But like I would do it all over again. It was super fun. But
right.
No, it was.
I've heard
cool.
the whole story. How would you go back?
Yeah, once you endure it and kind of like now you know what it's like I could do it again. But there's that. But I guess the scary part about the whole thing was when I was in for like 4 days. By the time it was done and I saw daylight for the first time, like I didn't even know how much time had passed because you can't see any light. You're just you're literally in like a box.
What year is it?
That's what it felt like. Like the only times that I had any human interaction was when they were me or me. And I was like, oh, what you got for me now?
Yeah, he said they weren't playing. Like they were literally him. They're not like messing around.
Pretty cool though. It's a part of the training curriculum though. It's like they're trying to be as realistic as possible.
Yeah, that's good in a way. Yeah,
but
I promise my smile and laughter is not because you were Trey. I just
gotta get that out there.
But no, the scariest part, I guess the scariest is not necessarily like anything that invoked fear in me or whatever, but it was the fact that I started hallucinating really, really bad. I would say by like maybe day 2 of, like I said, I don't even remember at what stage this happened because there's no sense of time or anything. You don't know what's happening at all times. Like I know mentally it like definitely like messed with me because I'm pretty non-violent. Like I'm pretty easygoing and like it takes a lot to like really make me mad. But there's a dude who was like begging for food for like the entire time we were there. And like it got to a point where like I got up and like I was trying to get out of the cell. Like I was trying to like finagle the lock and like get out, not to like escape, but like just to get into his cell to like start him, to like, get him to shut up.
I just imagine, like if you got out, right? You get out, instead of leaving, you just lock yourself up back inside.
No, yeah, like take care of him and then get back in my cell. Like,
yeah,
back to work. Make sure you tell him how small that cell was too.
The cell was, I don't know, maybe like 2 feet wide. Nah, that's probably even too big. Maybe like 1.5 feet wide and then like 5 feet long. And it was just enough for me to like stand in. Like I had to like kind of bend. So maybe like I'm 6'2", so just like around that like height. It's pitch black in there, and the only light is like the light that's under the door, like the cracks in the door. And there's like a speaker that's just like sitting above your freaking cell. They just play like nonsense the entire time. Like what was really freaking me out was when they were playing like babies crying or like kids like begging for their parents. I started like dreaming, like I fell asleep at whatever point, and like I started dreaming about that stuff. And they were playing this fucking poem. I'm sure I think I told you guys that stupid poem. If you ever look at the 28 Years Later trailer, the Boots poem, like I fucking hate that shit so much because I swear every waking hour it was just that stupid poem playing over and over and over and over. I hated it. It was so annoying. Yeah, the scariest part was like the hallucination, like the wall or the door to the cell like started melting at one point. I started seeing like weird colors, and then I think I told you guys about how they brought us out to an like us, and like I don't think I had slept at this point for like 2 days. You know, they put like a burlap sack over your head and like throw you in like a room, and the room that we were in, they had like ambient like bugs and birds and like forest noises, and like there was like a weird light in the middle of the room that had like a glow to it, and like it was cold in there, and I started hallucinating. Like I remember closing my eyes and then opening it, and I told you guys a story where like I opened my eyes and I'm in the fucking forest, and like it's like a pagan Germanic tribe like dancing around a fire in front of me, and they're like doing like some weird pagan ritual, and like I'm sitting in like a chair kind of thing, like made of wood, around like some other like warriors or something like that, and they have all got like the Viking garb or whatever, and like there was like a priestess or something in the middle who had like blonde dreadlocks and had like a weird like mask kind of thing, and was like dancing in like around this fire. While this was happening, this song was playing and this woman was singing like in German in the song, so I understood what she was saying, and it was just super weird. Like I felt the cold on my skin of like the forest, like the snow. I could feel the heat from the fire. Like everything was like I was there, and then like I blinked and I was back because like I heard like a Russian accent, which is a part of the training. Like I hear a Russian accent, and it like snapped me out of it, and I was like, oh, I'm in still. It's pretty epic. Would do it again.
I don't know how.
Would hallucinate again. It's like literally like drugs without drugs. It was awesome.
You just unlocked like 90% of your brain. Oh, yeah, no big deal.
Limitless.
Spooky.
I got one quick spooky story. I told the girls about this a while back.
Spook Shrekless.
So when we were still living in North Carolina, I had to drive about 45 minutes to go to work from Jacksonville to New Bern. So it's just one straight road, and at night it's very dark, not a lot of lights, not a lot of cars, and I'm getting closer to work. I'm about 10 minutes, 15 minutes out, almost about to take my exit, and from the distance I see two guys like fist fighting each other on the side of the road on the highway. And I don't see any cars. There's no houses nearby. There's no cars. So how did they get there? And I start slowing down because I need to see what's going on. Why are they fighting? And they're fist fighting, punching each other in the face. And something told me, don't stop. Just keep driving. Because who knows what this could be. It could be a trap, or, you know, I don't know. They could really be fighting out there. But yeah, I just kept driving. You hear a lot of stories around that area in the South with like, you know, either people trying to like do weird things to like trap people, or also skinwalkers.
What'd you say?
Skinwalker.
Oh,
you said
God.
it. You said it.
I don't know if they call it skinwalkers in North Carolina. I think it starts with an R. Raker.
You're talking like mountain men?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good
Sorry, thing got me.
YouTube conspiracy things about like the mountain men.
Yeah.
They like live underground and in caves, and that's like where all like the missing hikers and stuff go. And like children, they get like dragged away, and they get found like miles and miles outside of the search radius of where they thought a 4-year-old could make it. Under like
That's so
weird
sad.
circumstances. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Like
It's
Rescue 411, I think they're called.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. I actually called the cops and they thought I was crazy. I said, I don't know how to tell you guys. I don't know how to tell you guys this, but there's two guys like fighting in the middle of nowhere. There's no cars, there's nothing. I just hope they're okay. It's just weird. And they're like, okay. Like, all right.
I like how your mustache moves when you talk.
Yeah.
I can't tell if Hannah's making that face or if it's the.
I think a lot of it's the makeup.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was really good.
Yeah.
Hannah Reeves, y'all are really good.
Trey, you remember your sister's going away thing for the army? Like the little party thingy at that house?
Yeah, what happened? I don't remember what happened.
So all the adults were outside, like by the fire or something, and me and him are probably like 15, 16. It's just us in the house. It's all dark, of course. Spooky. And we're playing hide and seek. So Trey's hiding, and
No, it's like 16, probably like 13, 12, or something like that.
yeah, probably.
We were 15, 16 playing hide and seek.
Yeah. Well, we always used. So
Get that across.
yeah, we still play it. I swear. So, if you grew up with Trey, and Genesis probably knows, if he's trying to scare you or something, like he'll just be quiet and just start laughing out of nowhere. You don't hear him like I don't know. Anyways, I'm looking for him, and I hear like him laughing. I swear, and I open this like it is in a closet, and I heard it laughing in the closet, and I'm like, haha, I got you, Trey, and open it, and nothing's in there. He's like across the house in the freaking bathroom. I was like, bro, who was just laughing in this closet? And we're like probably the only kids there. I think everyone's outside, just us in the house. No one in the closet. Trey's chilling in the bathroom behind the door. Yeah, spooky.
Okay.
You remember that,
Did you
Trey?
tell Trey about it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
He probably has like a laughing track of himself, like in
Like a little
multiple
speaker.
rooms of the house. Yeah.
He would go through those measures. Yeah, he would.
Oh, dude, not spooky, but funny. Me and Trey, dude. Oh my god, I have a video of this. You guys know what Axe is? That like body spray I used to use as a kid. Sucks, hate it. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm gonna say, Trey?
No, I have no idea.
So my sister's in her room.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember.
I taped the axe like to keep spraying, and I chucked it in her freaking room, bro, and shut the door. It's just yeah, good time. That's me and Trey. That's like the definition of our childhood.
When you brought up Axe body spray, that was the first thing that came to mind. In high school, we used to do that. Take duct tape and tape the continuous spray, and we'd throw them into the locker room and then hold the door shut. So we were sitting there just...
Oh, I hated the smell of that.
There was this one time, now that I think about it, it was actually during Halloween. I had a friend whose parents were really, really weird, and they took us to a, no.
Oh my.
Yeah, he was one of those things where it was like, he was way too close with his mom, and she was way too obsessed with him. It's kind of one of those situations. And
Kind of like the person's like, I'm a boy mom, and it's like usually the woman who wants to be the wife of their son or something like that, who acts like that.
yeah, pretty much. But that's not the story. They took us out to a cornfield maze. And I remember there's like this hay bale haze where you had to crawl. I remember I was crawling around in the darkness, just like it's pitch black, and I crawl around, and I'm putting a hand out in front of me. I'm like 7, 8 or something. I'm putting a hand out in front of me, like, so I don't like walk into a wall or something. And I shit you not, I put my hand onto someone's face, just like touch it, and like I feel their face, and I move my hand away, and it's dead silent in there. No words were exchanged, like dead silent. And like I'm like frozen, and I slowly start like backpedaling, and then you just hear rapid like coming towards me, and I start going out backwards, and I jump out, and no one ever exited the hay bale. I sat there and I was like waiting for whoever it was to come out, and no one ever came out.
What the heck?
It's pretty spooky.
Spooky.
Imagine there's somebody out there who's like,
It's like a
yeah,
grown
someone touched my face, and he never exited. No one ever exited out. Like imagine there's somebody
man who also thinks the same thing.
Spooky.
I'm trying to think of any actual like. I mean, I told you guys all about the exorcism that I had on my deployment. That was that's no biggie.
Oh yeah.
No big deal. That's
I think the only person who hasn't heard it is Blake.
Blake. You ever get exercise on a deployment?
The way that Trey talks about it is as if like he just
Whatever.
like went in for like he had just like a routine like physical kind of like it was nothing.
I'll tell it real quick, I guess. So, we were on this island called, and I don't remember what the mission was, but it was, I can't really talk about it. But we were doing something, and I ended up having to stay at the hotel alone, and I'm like sitting in this room, and like it's hard to explain how it was set up. It's not like, it wasn't like a traditional hotel where it's like, you know, like a skyscraper. Like I had like this little hut like in the middle of the jungle just to myself, and there was a bunch of other huts around, but it was just my like hut. And I was sitting in there, and like I was watching I think it was like YouTube or something. I was just sitting like on the bed, and I turned off all the lights, and like I had like I had my pistol like on like this table. I had my pistol on this table.
For candy.
Yeah. She's got a handful. But yeah, I had this pistol on this table next to my backpack with like some of my other gear, and my rifle was also over in the corner. And I turned out all the lights. It was pitch black. There's no light, and I'm laying there in bed, and I hear my bag boom, like hit the ground. And like I sit up, turn like my flash on, and it's like it just fell over. And I was like, okay, you know, I probably just didn't put my bag on the table right or whatever. And I lay back down, and then I hear, no shit, my bag being drug across the floor, across the entire room. It's like a hardwood floor. Get drug across. I sit up and I flashed again, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? I jump up and I grab my gun and like I sit back and I clear the room, and then like I lay back down in bed, and I'm like, all right, maybe I'm just like tripping. I don't know. Maybe something like earthquake. I don't know. So like I put my gun under my pillow, and I try to sleep for a third time. And then this is where like all shit like broke loose. I was sitting there, and I hear right in my ear from like a woman. And I jump up, I like swing the pistol around, like pointing where it was, and there's nothing, just nothing in the room, dead silent. And like I turn on the lights, and I'm like, all right, I'm not fucking sleeping with the lights off. What the heck is happening? And I ended up like going to bed, and I told like some of the guys I was with about it in the morning, and they thought it was funny. Previous to that, when I first arrived, I had gotten a bunch of tattoos, and I started seeing this like shadow figure, I guess. It was like a silhouette. It was like a silhouetted person. And I remember I was on a different island, and I was in like a bunk, a bunch of bunks, in like a room. There was like 4 of us, and I see my buddy standing there, like black silhouette, just standing there in the doorway, and he's like smiling at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I look up, and he's laying in the bed sleeping. And I was like, I look back at it, and I like blink, and it's gone, like it was never there. So I was like, maybe I'm just like hallucinating in my sleep, like dream or whatever. So I never thought about it. But after this incident of like whatever was in my room, when I got back to our base, we were at like chow, and we were like eating lunch, and I was telling him about it, like my OIC and everything. I was like telling him about it. Everyone was laughing. I thought it was funny too. And then our chaps, who's like a Catholic priest, he like comes and sits down with us, and they're like, hey, Michael, tell chaps about what you experienced. And I go over the whole story, and everyone's just like dying laughing, like smiling, jokes, whatever. And he stared at me like this. Just like dead stare, like
this is not a joke.
Like it's not a joke. Like what I'm saying is like totally dead serious. And he's like, after we eat, I want you to follow me to my room. And I'm like, I was just gonna touch me or something. So he was like, follow me to my room, and I was like, all right, whatever. So I go to his room. He's like, we're gonna perform a minor exorcism on you because. Before that happened, he had asked me some questions. He was like, what have you done since you got here? Like, when did it start? Blah, 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 blah. Like, what have you done out of the norm since you got here? And he came to the consensus that because I had gotten tattoos out, I had to show him my tattoos, and they're all like Norse runes, like pagan Viking kind of tattoos. And he's like, runes can be affiliated. I mean, they're pagan. So it's like, I could be attracting like pagan demons or whatever. And then he's like, the ink, whether the tattoos that you have like, Christian, Catholic, whatever religious meaning to you, the ink itself could be tainted with something. And he's like, a lot of people who do tattoos are like, practice occult stuff. And he's like, there could be a chance that the ink was tainted somehow or whatever. And that's what his conclusion was. So he brought me into his room, and he brought out this like vial of like olive oil that was pressed from wood that was apparently some of the wood that was on Jesus Christ's crucifix itself. And he was like, he got it at the Vatican and whatever else. And he was like, this, like, I want you to go and like go down your tattoos and like go by like the stroke. And like, I had to oil myself up. Diddy party. And he's like, I want you to oil yourself up in this room right here. So I got shirtless in the priest's room, oiled myself up.
Did he watch?
He did watch.
Was your wiener out?
The wiener was not out. But he was reading. He actually opened up the Bible and was reading in Latin. He was throwing holy water at me and like reading in Latin and stuff. And I'm like standing there, and I'm like, this is really awkward. It's just us two in his room, and he's like, bah, bah. And he's like, Dorime, ameno, and he's just like throwing this holy water at me, and I'm like, I don't feel any different. I hope it works. And then he gave me the vial, and he's like, before you go to bed, you have to pray. Here's this prayer. And you have to rub this oil all over yourself again. I'll be there. No, I didn't say I'll be there, but he had me rub oil over myself in my room. And my roommate.
No.
Their internet went out. They're both frozen.
No.
Oh my god! Look at her face.
Computer
Wait.
went out. I think his Wi-Fi went out.
The computer shut off.
His computer shut off.
No.
The Capri.
No.
Wait a minute.
Show it to him.
Was he silent or was he silenced?
Oh my god. I mean.
No joke. That's actually really creepy. Are you going through a religious psychosis?
I think you might need to reach out to that guy and get some oil. Get oiled up.
I don't know. I think that guy just wanted to watch you oil yourself up.
For real?
Hold on. Let me
Because
make sure I stop this and start it again. I don't want this recording to fucking get deleted. Okay.
No, this is actually
There we
really
go.
scary because what just happened?
Wait, so the actual computer turned off?
Yeah.
Has it ever
Everything just
done
shut
that?
down. No. Well, there's a scary story in itself.
Dude, that's actually insane.
Okay, I gotta call my grandma. She gotta do her spiritual stuff. Cause what? And he bought this freaking creepy fuck ass cross that is used for exorcism.
Trade us?
Show him this freaking cross. He's gonna show him. He's gonna show you guys. This freaking creepy ass cross, bro. Anyways, I'm eating candy.
I'm like so nervous that some reason this fucking recording will get corrupted. Oh my god.
Because of the ghost?
Yeah. That is weird, dude. Oh.
Well, this never happened.
And your phone, like, you guys both froze at the same time. So I thought your Wi-Fi went out. Like, at the exact same time that you guys froze. And you're like, there's something.
That's creepy.
There you go.
Show him the contraption of how that works. That's literally
Wait, hold on.
a demonic cross. That's a demonic cross.
That doesn't make any sense. But wait, what was the last thing I said?
You said my buddy.
My roommate, he when he was a kid, he grew up in Baghdad during the invasion of Baghdad, and he fled and was a refugee with his mother, and he's Muslim. And he told his mom, and his mom was like, "You need to get out of that room. Get away from him. He's cursed. He's cursed." So this is an exorcism crucifix.
Dude, I wish like I lived close so I could bring my spirit box over.
So it's got candles in a holy water container. You're supposed to the holy water goes right here.
Just so scared.
And then, yeah, it's pretty epic.
You gonna do
You
it?
got that cross for demons, to exorcise demons.
That's not why I got it, but, yeah, that was my story.
Your computer's never done that before?
No.
I mean, you literally just built it too.
Yeah.
Brand new everything. That's, oh my god.
I'm so scared right now.
That's just so weird. Why does my camera been, I think Reese's was doing it too. It's like lagging and then it comes back.
Maybe it's all the spooky stories you're talking about.
It's at like freaking 10 FPS right now. Spooky.
Spooky.
What you got there?
A demonic picture.
That's not demonic. That is Jesus Christ.
No. It literally follows you wherever you walk.
God is always with you.
Are you here?
I mean, that was it afterwards too. Like I rubbed the oil over myself. He did not come to my room, and I gave it back to him. And then he was like, "We need to do a follow one," and I never did.
I want to record next time. I want to record you get oiled up.
Dude, it was so weird. Like oiled, shirtless, while he's throwing holy water at me. I'm just like, this is gonna end badly.
Wait, is one of your computer fans off?
Not for that guy.
The top?
No, they're wrong.
Spooky.
Spooky.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the sexiest of them all?
Who's the baddest of them all?
I am, my lord. Not a demonic story, but like a UFO encounter. So when I was like 14 or 15, I used to babysit these kids up the hill from me. There's three kids I had no business babysitting. One was like 2 years old, one was like 4, and the other one was 7. And I was like 14. I wasn't old enough to take care of 3 kids for like 8-10 hours a day. But they lived up the hill, so I'd take them down to our house and they'd just like play in the backyard and stuff, or on our playground. So it was like right after lunch, so it was like middle of the day in the summer. I got them all ready and I put the youngest one in their stroller and I started heading down the hill, and all of a sudden this like shadow like zooms like I see it come up the road. It zooms and it like stops, like right on top of us. And it was like a perfect square, but the edges were rounded. And it just hovered there for a bit, and I like stopped moving, and it just stayed with us. And then eventually, like it just darted off in a different direction. And I looked up in the sky, and I was like, I don't see anything, and like I didn't hear anything, I didn't see anything. And this was like before drones were like a big thing, so like that's the only possibility I think it could have been. But like, there's nothing in the sky, especially for a shadow as big as it was. To like, I would miss that drone, or
you'd
not hear it.
They're loud.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah. So I was like, my UFO encounter.
Aim.
Ooh.
Actually, for some reason that reminded me. I think I told Dylan about this.
We used to see stuff like UFO, remember? The lights in the sky?
I don't remember any of that. I just remember...
Maybe they abducted you and probed you and washed your memory.
Yeah.
But no, I remember this one time I was a little kid and I was sitting on our couch Dylan, you remember the house that I first lived in. Mm-hmm. And there's this huge sliding glass door right next to the couch. And I was sitting there and it was pitch black. I swear to God, like totally pitch black. I'm like watching some show or something like that. And the sliding glass door is probably like 7.5 feet tall, something like that. And I see this figure all white, taller than the door itself, move from one end to the other. Just like that. Like, no stopping, nothing, and it just moved, and like that scared the crap out of me. I still don't know what it was to say, because I remember I just like opened the door to check what was out there, and there was nothing.
Why'd you go outside?
Because ghosts and stuff. When you're a kid, you're like, yeah, right.
It's that dang graveyard. Spooky. It's that graveyard. You remember we were? I actually saw this. I found the video of it the other day. Me and you were like getting stuff out of your dad's car. We were like getting a bunch of stuff out of it, and we heard like a grandma voice in the recording that we didn't hear when we were actually like moving the stuff out.
I think I remember something like that. It was
like, God dang it, Trey, get it in there, or something like that. And we were like, was that you? Was that you? And our voices were, I mean, his was like lower than mine. I sound like a freaking girl, but I don't think it was either of us. And I found it. I'll send it in the Discord. It's freaking spooky.
Yeah, I want to hear that. I remember this, but I don't remember what it sounded like.
God dang it, try to get in there.
Like my dead grandma or something.
Is she still alive, right? 2014?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just saw a picture of you 2015. We were at her house when he had the white stuff on your chin.
Oh.
Hold on, where'd it go? Focus.
I don't know that guy.
Why are your pupils like dilated?
Because a big flash went off in my face.
Oh, okay.
Something went off on your face.
Yeah, something got flashed in your face.
All right, guys, I'm done story time.
Maybe that pre-story didn't happen the way that we are hearing it. Maybe he did enjoy it.
Okay, I found it. I just heard it too. Like, God dang it, try to get it in there. He was like struggling to get something in the car. It freaking said that. But like, as we got older, I'm thinking like, maybe it was you. I don't know. You said it wasn't you. Okay, I sent it to the general.
That's super about. Oh. Yeah, why were you filming this?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Get in there.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
But I laughed right after, so I feel like it was you, but you said it wasn't you when I don't remember hearing it. We like got inside, watched the recording. I don't know.
You talking about that girl laughing?
No, that was me. That's me laughing. I told you.
Guys, I'm gonna walk right out.
Oh my god!
Who's that little girl in the video?
I told you I sound like a.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
It was right, like literally right before the laugh.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's cool. Trey almost sounds the same. That was freaking 11 years ago.
Well, it's okay.
Talking about that girl laughing.
I want that to be a clip. Like, oh, that was me.
You want to see my butt again?
Huh?
Blake, did you see it?
Your ass?
This mother trucker.
Dude, what the hell?
That will not be tolerated.
You better stop right now.
Bro, this is so uncomfortable seeing that. It's so weird.
I feel like it's like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Trying super hard to be a gilf.
I mean, it's not crazy, but it's kind of crazy. But Trey and I are the same.
Yeah, that was hilarious when he turned his camera on.
Thought I was gonna be the star.
You can both be the star.
I'm the Temu version of you.
No, again,
No.
You did the whole eyebrows and beard thing. I didn't. Like a blonde beard, you can't even see it.
Yeah, I made this from a Goodwill dress,
That's amazing.
and this is duct tape that I painted gold. Everything gold you see is painted.
That's cool.
And
I
then
didn't
this is
notice
also
that.
duct tape.
Dang.
Heck yeah.
DIY
And then-
mean.
My cape, I took the belt off because your girl was suffering. But my cape is a Santa gift sack. I didn't want to say Santa sack because you know that's
Santa sack.
Santa sack.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I made this with Santa's testicles.
No biggie.
and it came with 3 of them. So then I used extra fabric to make these gloves that are taped together.
Dude, you
So,
guys all
bro.
gotta go out tonight or something. Like,
We're all in different places.
I know.
Maybe I'll roam around the neighborhood like this. No, for real, Trey. Why do you think that happened? I'm actually scared.
Yeah, that was. I can't get over it. It's weird.
What was that?
I don't know why it happened.
You do get sick a lot. Maybe that what was it called?
Maybe you got that dog in you.
Don't talk to my Discord kitten.
Maybe you're just possessed.
You could have something attached to you.
Someone would say I've got that dog in me. Dylan, your party starts in 30 minutes.
I don't want to go.
Have fun.
Grandma's gonna mingle, find a new grandpa.
I wonder if I should have
You
my
better
mom.
shake it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I wish I have my mom record me like drunk walking around, all dressed up.
Goddamn motherfuckers.
Riding on grandpa.
And then grinding on what he thinks is grandpa, but it's like a couch or something.
Yeah. Dylan, you should have dressed up as a werewolf. You know, they called him the wolf of growing up.
They did.
Wolf boy.
He would run around the hallways at school on all fours. You can take that to the bank.
Yeah, I was a furry. I wasn't.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Sure.
There may not be proof that you were, but there's also no proof that you weren't.
He would. I remember he would lift his leg to pee at the urinals.
All I'm saying is that we've never seen a furry suit and him in the same room. You know what I mean? So
That's true. That's true.
He was chewing on bones in class, and he'd scratch his ear with his leg. I'm pretty sure he had fleas.
Damn.
What a dog with me.
Wouldn't it be romantic if the grandpa of the party takes off the mask and it turns out to be like a really hot girl? And she's like, "Hey, Dylan."
Oh, I would take my clothes off right away. I'm just. This is not really me, I swear.
I really don't have boobs, but I got a fat ass.
Well, I guess this ends the video. Thanks, guys. Subscribe.
Goodbye.